In the 1860s, as Japan cautiously opened to the world, London became one of its first gateways. In 1862, a formal Japanese embassy arrived in the city, samurai envoys attending the international exhibition at Queen Victoria's invitation. This vast world fair of industry and art featured a Japanese section organized by Sir Rutherford Alcock, Britain's first Consul General to Japan. It was one of the first times Japanese craftsmanship, lacquerware, silk, sword, and everyday objects were displayed in the West, captivating the public and sparking a fascination for Japanese art and design that would last for generations. There, the envoys mingled with dignitaries, studied Western technology, and began negotiating a new relationship with Britain. The very next year, 5 young men from Chosu risked everything to come here, the Chosu 5. Smuggled out in disguise, they reached London in late 1863 and enrolled at University College London, where Professor Alexander Williamson and his wife Catherine took them into their home and guided their studies. They visited the Royal Mint, shipyards and factories, absorbing the engines of an industrial city. When they returned, those 5 young men helped to build modern Japan. Ito Hirobumi became Japan's first ever Prime Minister, serving 4 terms, and was the chief architect of the Meiji Constitution, which laid the foundations of the modern state. Inoue Kaoru rose to become Foreign Minister and is remembered as the father of Japan's modern diplomacy. Yamao Yozo became known as the father of Japanese engineering, shaping the country's technical education and industry. Inoue Masaru is celebrated as the father of Japan's railways, driving the nation's transport revolution. Endo Kensuke modernized Japan's mint, ensuring a stable, modern currency system. Their London years didn't just change 5 lives, they helped forge the Japan we know today and bound the 2 countries together at the very moment Japan stepped onto the world stage. From those beginnings, the first Japanese visitors and students in London, a community slowly took root. By 1884, a few hundred Japanese lived in Britain. Numbers peaked at 1,871 before the war, then surged again when 1970s and 80s Japanese businesses set up in London. By 1994, about 38,000 Japanese nationals lived in Greater London, and today the city is home to thousands of students and long-term residents across West and North London, supported by Japanese supermarkets, cultural organizations and schools. The Japanese school in London opened in 1976 and every year Japanese Matsuri fills Trafalgar Square with music, food and dance. Visible proof that the link first forged in the 1860s still thrives on London streets. But to truly understand what this connection means today, we need to hear it in their own words from the Japanese Londoners themselves.
So my name is Harika Kuroda.
Katsuko Hoki,
Nami,
Kazumi Taguchi,
Mikiko Reed,
Naomi Suzuki,
Georgi Hirota.
45 years.
25 years.
31 years,
38 years.
more than 20 years.
Over 40 years now.
Year 2000 until year 2013.
Do lot of Japanese, tiger drums. Japanese lot of percussions. Japanese lot of percussion bells and also I write Japanese music, and also especially arranged Japanese folk music. So they to be able to meet to perform singing the shakuhachi with the Western orchestrations. It's a lot of very interesting kind of collaboration.
I have a group called Frank Chickens, which I started with my co-founder called Kazumi Taguchi. We made that group in 1982, and people call it like punk pop performance group. But we worked with English musicians, and we made some record, and we had like a independent chart hit called We Are Ninja in 1983 or something, and we made them. After that, we made 5 albums, and we did some tour in the world and all that things.
I do Japanese cafe bar, the restaurant in Exmouth Market. We just celebrated 20 years anniversary. I provide Japanese home style dishes to the customers. So even though I'm in London, most of my staff are Japanese. My shop is Little Japan in London. Because my customers, they tell us that as soon as they get into our shop, they feel Japan.
That period, I met Japanese musician, so who was looking for a choir's conductor for Japanese choir. I slightly hesitated at beginning, but I accepted. I was doing music director for that choir for nearly 10 years. So that time I beginning to bring Japanese music here, but not traditional. Yes, some sort of folk songs as well as Japanese classic Western style choral work, that kind of thing. So and then now I left that choir, and now about 9 years ago, 2016, I formed my small choir. Then I don't focus to Japanese music, but always in a concert I include Japanese songs as well as Western classical music.
Until year 2000, so like the first 7 years, I suppose, having done sort of schooling, I had a very little connection in terms of in England or in London with the Japanese people. Only just maybe couple who went to the same boarding school, but then coming to London, obviously there are more and a bigger community. And as an actor, how you sort of meet other Japanese people are because you obviously get sent to the same casting, same auditions for like adverts or whatever it might be. And so up until that point, when I did my 3-year training, you sort of feel like I'm the only Japanese person in the industry. And then you sort of, walk into this room full of Japanese people and you're like, what? Where are they from? And, so that's how we became friends through, in the waiting rooms and stuff like that. And so that's how I sort of expanded my community.
Yeah. Food is the biggest part of Japanese culture in my daily life here. I eat Japanese food and I cook Japanese food almost 3 times a day, every day. And I always have soy sauce and miso paste in my kitchen. I can't cook anything without them. So making Japanese dishes gives me comfort and reminds me of home in Japan, mother, and keeps me grounded. Besides this, food, I try to keep Japanese habit like tidiness and mindfulness, which really help me handle the busy London life. Definitely, Japan Matsuri is one of the space that really makes me feel at home. When the song, Japan Matsuri song Ibuki was completed, it was very impressed. I was so happy. It brought together many people's feelings towards Japan into one song. The lyrics from the song came from a nationwide called across the UK, asking people to describe your image of Japan in one word. And I received over 800 words from all over the UK country, which I then put together into single lyric. It's one of my best moments and one of my best memories in London. And I am delighted that 10 years later, I can sing still, this song with children at the Japan Matsuri opening ceremony.
I rediscover Japan in London. We started Frank Chickens with Kazuko, and so we kind of promoted some subversive, image of Japanese ladies. We try to change, and also at the same time, after I finished Frank Chickens, I went back to education, and then which is the sort of School of Oriental and African Studies, where I learned Japanese culture inside out, and I learned my traditional culture, and also history. I didn't learn much of the Japanese history much. I learned East Asian history, and so it was kind of eye-opening for me. But then at the same time, I learned that art history of Japan as well. So that is quite a nice experience for me.
So we have learned the history of the Japanese community in London, and we've spoken to some of its most treasured members. Now, let us step into the present and explore the many ways Japan lives and thrives in London today. Our journey begins at the Japan Center, just beside Chinatown. Since opening in 1976, it has been a cornerstone of Japanese life in London. Stepping inside is like entering a bustling Tokyo market. The air is alive with aromas, soy, miso, and grilled yakitori drifting through the aisles. Fresh sushi is prepared in open view, while bento boxes tempt busy Londoners looking for a quick but authentic lunch. Shelves are stacked with imported goods, rare teas from Kyoto, delicate porcelain bowls, manga volumes, and Japanese beauty products. The bakery counter is always busy. Melon pan, dorayaki, and matcha eclairs sell out quickly. In the food hall, the rhythm is constant. Bowls of steaming ramen served, trays of karaage carried out, the clatter of chopsticks and conversation filling the air. But the Japan Center is more than a shop. It is a bridge where Japanese Londoners come for a taste of home, and where newcomers encounter traditions for the first time. From food we turn to music, and to one of the most remarkable cultural spaces in the city, Yamaha Music London. In October 2023, the store was renewed and reopened as Yamaha's European flagship store. On the ground floor, the design now welcomes newcomers who may never have touched an instrument before. Europe's largest selection of Yamaha digital pianos is displayed here, alongside interactive spaces where visitors can simply sit, play and discover. Downstairs, in the basement, guitars take center stage, with around 170 instruments on display. It is Europe's largest dedicated Yamaha guitar selection. The newly opened guitar lab employs full-time technicians, offering maintenance, setup and advice. Vintage and leading-edge models sit side by side, making this floor a destination for enthusiasts and professionals alike. And then, rising to the first floor, visitors step into a piano showroom unlike any other. Set within a century-old architectural space, the room houses various pianos, including both Yamaha and Bosendorfer models. Chandeliers, carved oak panels and high ceilings create superb acoustics, making every note resonate. It has become a popular photo spot for tourists as much as a place of pilgrimage for pianists. But Yamaha isn't just about pianos and guitars. In this flagship store, music isn't just sold, it's experienced, shared and lived. From contemporary sound, we step into history at the British Museum, home to the Mitsubishi Corporation Japanese Galleries, one of the most comprehensive collections of Japanese art and artifacts outside of Japan. Here, the story of Japan unfolds across centuries. The galleries showcase art and artifact from ancient times to modern day, tracing a path of continuity and change. Visitors encounter objects that speak of daily life, spirituality, power, and beauty. Samurai armor glimmers under soft lights, its layers of lacquer and silk reminding us of discipline and tradition. Weapons sit beside them, not as instruments of war, but as masterpieces of design. Small neksuke carvings, once worn on robes, offer glimpses into humor, mythology and folklore. For Londoners and visitors, these galleries are a bridge across time and continents. They remind us that art is not static. It continues to shape, inspire and connect cultures here in the heart of Bloomsbury. But Japanese culture in London is not only preserved in galleries, it thrives in its restaurants. In Soho, Himi is a space where food and hospitality meet with warmth and sincerity. I was invited to witness the team's evening briefing. The staff gathered, not only to prepare for service, but to remind each other of the importance of creating a welcoming environment for their customers. It was a quiet but powerful moment, embodying the spirit of omotenashi, the Japanese art of heartfelt hospitality. The menu here reflects the elegance and creativity of contemporary Japanese dining, drawing inspiration from the izakaya, places in Japan where food, drink and conversation flow together. But what sets Himi apart is not just what is served, but the people, the warmth of the staff, the sincerity in their smiles, the attentiveness to each guest. Diners are not treated as customers, but as honored guests, welcome as though into someone's home. Our journey continues at Japan House London in Kensington. The striking cultural centre is designed to be more than a gallery. It is a portal into Japanese life, both past and present. Downstairs, the space transforms into a hub of culture. Exhibitions change regularly, sometimes spotlighting traditional crafts like ceramics and textiles, sometimes showcasing innovation in design, robotics, or technology. Each exhibition is carefully curated, blending education with wonder. A theatre hosts talks, film screenings, and performances, offering a platform for voices from across Japan. A library provides a quieter experience, inviting visitors to linger and learn. What makes Japan House unique is its philosophy. It is not only about displaying Japanese culture, but about living it. Every design choice, from the layout to the lighting, reflects harmony and thought. The shop doesn't just sell objects, it presents them as expressions of design, where even the simplest utensil carries beauty and meaning. It is a place of discovery, where Londoners and visitors can step into Japan's evolving identity. We've seen how Japan continues to live vibrantly in London. Now, let's celebrate with them.
Shall I give if I say no, then you do it, yes? Like 1, 2, 3. Say no. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
すぐに帰ってください。あなた私の心にJapan Matsuri, make some noise! こんにちは。エレベーター三味線奏者のSo this next song is my heavy metal version of Soul Ambitions. I've been going around the country, all at lots of different Japan culture festivals, anime conventions, all the like, and I've been recording everyone's kakegoi. Kakegoi is like your callback of what you sing. And I want you guys to sing with me on this one. I'm going to be recording this one too on my phone up here. And basically, I'm going to mix that in with a very special version of it. I'm going to try and do this one. Anyway, I'll do that. So the thing I need you guys to sing is. ソーランソーランソーランさあどっこいしょどっこいしょどっこいしょどっこいしょソーランソーランソーランソーランすごいよ本当にすごい Okay, this is going to be incredible Guys, this is where it counts. You want that? Maybe free merch if I can get it to you somehow. Miyasa, you ready? Sa, don't quit short, don't quit short. Soran, 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 soran. Sa, don't quit short, don't quit short. Soran, 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 soran. Don't quit short, don't quit short, don't quit short, don't quit short. Soran, 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 soran. Don't quit short, don't quit short, don't quit short.
Thank you. I feel so good.
I feel so good too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
さあ、ご挨拶しますよ。はい、皆さん並んでくださいね。はい。So next one. 前前前前。ワンツーワンツーワンツーワンツーワンツー。今度はワンツーホッホッ。
Well, I'm a historian, and Japanese culture is so different from everything in the West. It challenges everything I thought I knew.
It'd have to be Wagyu beef. Why? It's just so tender, it's not fatty, and yeah, I could just eat it all day, every day.
So to anime, I first started watching Dragon Ball Z as a kid. So me and my brothers used to run home from school to watch every episode, even though it was a really long anime. But that was the first one, yeah.
For me, it was Taiko. I went to a show that a friend of a friend was teaching Japanese dance, and that was really cool. And at the intermission, she had Taiko drummers from Tamashi, and it was so cool. It was really loud and really together and really big.
Love for their own language and culture themselves, the appreciation of their different festivals and seasons. There's always something that they really love about everything, and it really makes it special.
Their commitment to quality and innovation. Like, I just love how when you know something comes from Japan, you know it's going to be innovative, good quality, and they only improve on things, and also preserving like traditional ways of doing things like weaving and things like that.
They've held on to their kind of strong traditional culture and their etiquette and their way of life, I think.
I'd go to Akita in northern Japan because my Taiko teacher, Joji Hirota, who has taught me how to play Taiko, is from there.
A couple of years ago, really enjoyed all the different types of foods, but really loved discovering teppanyaki and all the different things that you can get with that.
I'd like to visit Tokyo. Been there once before, about 7 years ago. It was an amazing experience. I loved the culture, the people. I can speak some Japanese. The locals were so lovely. Definitely Tokyo again, 100%.
I really want to visit Himeji Castle in Hyogo. So the history, the beauty of the castle is absolutely fascinating. They call it the White Castle, and I've been to Kumamoto, which is the black one. So I really want to go and see kind of its sister castle.
Delicious, because the food in Japan is just absolutely delicious, whether you're in a convenience store getting an onigiri or in a high-end restaurant eating some fresh sashimi. All the food in Japan is oishi.
Next month on Cultural City, we take a trip to South London, to the borough of Kingston and the district of New Modern. Here, we explore Little Korea, a vibrant neighborhood that is home to Europe's largest Korean community. We'll discover its restaurants, community centers, markets, and supermarkets. We'll speak with its community leaders, musicians, elders, and young people and hear their stories. All this and much more in our journey into Korean London.